Hey fairies, and welcome back to my channel. It's Laurasia, and today I'm here to give you guys some slayage. Now on a serious note, I'm here to give you guys this makeup tutorial because I feel like I have not been around. Let me pause this. So, like I was saying, I felt like I have not given you guys a video in like forever. I did post a video maybe a few days ago, like 6 or 7 days ago, maybe, I don't really know. But I did post a video recently, kind of, and that was already pre-recorded because this whole 2-week time span I've been moving into my new house, I've been getting furniture, I've been, you know, doing all the things that you do when you grow up in life, basically. So if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you already knew that I moved into my new house probably a week ago. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, that's where you see all of the updates of what happens in my life. Snapchat game, where you at? But if you guys do not follow me, what is, like, every single thing that I have, my computer or my phone just keeps going off. So if you guys do not follow me on social media, I do have an Instagram as well as a Snapchat. Snapchat always sees it first, so make sure you guys follow me. I don't know if it's going to be here, or here, but you guys should follow me so that you know all the updates that happens in my life. A lot of people keep asking me to do an apartment tour or a new apartment tour, or you know, a decor haul or whatever. I had no problem doing decor hauls. I had no problem doing decor hauls, but when it comes to apartment tours, I'm very private. I don't mind doing things on Snapchat because, you know, it only lasts for 24 hours. But of course, people can take screenshots, but I don't really put anything like super crazy or super duper crazy on Snapchat. And if anything, my following is all on YouTube. I don't have nearly as many followers as I have on YouTube than I do on Snapchat. So it's like, if certain people follow me on Snapchat and if they don't, it's like, you know, whatevs. But maybe I will do an apartment tour. I really have not decided if I want to do it yet. But yeah, I just don't really feel that comfortable showcasing where I live. But it's like, I don't know, like maybe I just kind of want to keep my living situation really private. Obviously you guys are going to see like the background eventually in my videos, but when it comes to like doing a whole walkthrough, like, hey, here is my whole entire life, like here is my bedroom, like here is my freaking, you know, I'm not really, maybe it will change later on, but as of right now, I'm just going to pause on that. Another thing that I want to tell you guys is that I am officially a full-time YouTuber. I have went on to YouTube full-time. I still do work at Sephora, but I'm only going to be there 2 to 3 days a week. But all of my attention is, my face is itching. All of my attention is going to be on YouTube because I know I told you guys before that it was really difficult for me to do so many YouTube videos all in 1 week because I did have a full-time job. But I made a commitment to do YouTube full-time now, by the grace of God, seriously. So that now I'm able to give you guys all of me, and I am able to give you guys really good quality videos so you guys can not get bored of me. But I don't want to keep rambling because I hate when videos do that. So I'm just going to go and hope you guys stay tuned for the rest of the video to see how I did this slayage. And stay tuned for the next video for this hair. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, so my brows are all filled in. Now I'm going to go in with my Nars Soft Matte Concealer in the color. Ooh, girl. Sorry. So I'm going to go in with my Soft Matte Concealer in the color Amande. And I'm just going to clean up underneath my brows. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the excess concealer I have on the brush just to kind of carve out my arch. I don't really have to, like my brows look on fleek already, but I just want to clean it up just a little bit. Now I'm just going to take my round buffer brush just to blend everything out. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more of that concealer and use that to wipe out my eye base. Then just setting that all in place with my Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. Now taking the new Sephora Pro palette in the shade, well not the shade, the palette Warm. It should be out in Sephora's this Friday, I believe. Don't quote me, I believe it's the 13th or the 14th. But if you just go to Sephora and just ask them if they have the Warm palette to sell, most likely they will give it to you. They do have it, trust me, I know. But all you have to do is just ask really nicely, say, hey, oh my gosh, I've been wanting this palette for so long, you know, yada yada yada, can I buy it? And they should give it to you. But don't quote me, not all Sephoras do that, at least my Sephora does that. But if you ask nicely, I'm pretty sure they'll give it to you. So the colors are named and I really do like that. So I'm going to go in with the color Clay, which is this guy right here, and I'm going to take that on a blending brush and I'm just going to buff that in my crease, and this is going to play as my transition color. I feel like I can never say the word transition, like I say it really fast, like my transition color, transition color, like what the hell. Now taking a more dense crease brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Burnt Umber, which is a very pretty terracotta brown. And I'm just going to get that all on my blending brush and then go right below where we put that clay. Now just to deepen up that crease a little bit more, I'm going to take the color Cocoa right here, and I'm going to take a smaller, more pencil brush, and I'm just going to go directly into my crease because we are going to be cutting it. So I just want to make sure that we have a defined line when we do so. And I'll know exactly where to cut my crease. I'm also going to take that color and just kind of wing it outwards because we are going to be doing a wing today. Now as this zooms in a little bit more so you guys can really see, but I'm taking that same shade, which is the Amande, and I'm just going to cut out my crease. Then I'm just going to wing out the outer. Taking my buffer brush and pushing that concealer in, and then just buffing out that outer. Now I'm just going to set that with some Makeup Revolution powder just to make sure that it does not move. Taking that same palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Ochre, which is a very pretty chrome yellow. It's like the perfect yellow ever for summertime especially. So I'm just going to take a small shader brush and I'm just going to pat that color onto my lid. And these shades, I mean, these shadows are so pigmented, you guys. It is amazeballs. Taking a more precise brush, I'm going in with that same shade, Cocoa, and then I'm just going to define the crease just a little bit more. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter liner. I believe it's just the color gold. It's crystal gold. And then I'm going to just line that with my crease because I just wanted a little bit of glitter because everything is matte. So I just wanted to kind of boost it up a little bit more. I'm actually going to go in with the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy glitter instead because that one was just a little bit too gold and it matched too much with the yellow, and this one's more of like a white gold. Now I'm going to go in with my black liner and I'm just going to do a wing. Now I'm just going to go in with some mascara. This is the waterproof mascara from Too Faced. And I'm just going to do a very light coat. Taking my lashes, these are the Dodo lashes in D309. I'm just going to apply these on. So my complexion is going to be super simple because it is hot outside. It has to be like 95 degrees today, which is why the curly hair is out. So my face is going to be pretty simple. I'm not going to use like any heavy duty foundation or anything. So just to prime, I'm going in with the Pore and Shine primer from Nars, and I'm just going to go in with the Smooth and Protect primer wherever I did not put the Pore and Shine. So I'm only going to put the Pore and Shine in my T-zone. And then I'm going to put the Smooth and Protect everywhere else because it does have SPF 50. And you know you need your SPF, girl, in this hot weather because I hate getting dark. And I'm also just going to put a little bit up under my eyes. So I am going to be using foundation, but it's just going to be super duper light, which is literally 80% water and 20% foundation. So it's just like a really watered down foundation. But for my dark circles and any hyperpigmentation marks that I do have, my skin has been breaking out lately like a maniac. But I'm going to go in with my Nars Radiant Creamy concealer and just conceal wherever I need a little bit more coverage. We're gonna hide Mr. Mustache because he's been poking through. On the sides of my nose. Here, and a little bit on my forehead. Alright, and then I have my Real Techniques brush. I was playing around with makeup earlier, which is why it's a little bit dirty because I just washed it. But I'm just going to spray that with my Mario Badescu spray and blend in. now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. Like I said before, it is 80% water and it is very super light. I love wearing this foundation for summertime because it is waterproof. So it does give you a natural dewy finish. So you get the natural dewy look and you have it sealed in all day. And I'm just going to be applying that with my Vanity Planet flat brush and putting it all over. My hair keeps getting in my way. So I'm just going to lightly highlight. I'm just going to take some of that soft matte concealer, but I'm going to take a different shade. I'm going to be taking the shade Caramel, and I'm just going to be highlighting up under my eyes as well as down the bridge of my nose. And I'm just going to be blending that in with my Kat Von D brushes. I have the number 10 and the number 40. So taking that same Makeup Revolution powder, I'm just going to bake wherever I would normally highlight, just to give us some highlights in those areas without using concealer. And I'm also going to take it to cut underneath where I put that contour. Then to set everywhere else, I'm just taking my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder in the color Deep, and I'm just going to be putting that wherever I did not put the banana powder. Then taking my Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder in the color 060 Ebony, I'm just going to put this all over my entire face. Okay, now I'm just going to go in bronze with my e.l.f. Sheer Tint powder. It's not a bronzer, I just use it as a bronzer because it's just one shade darker. And I'm just taking my number 79 brush from Sephora, and I'm just going to lightly bronze my face. I like this powder because it bronzes but slightly contours at the same time. And don't mind my hairline up here. I haven't made my baby hairs yet, but I will be doing that in my next video. So you guys will have to watch that video to see all the details of how I made this wig. I did it from start to finish, from when I first took the lace fronts out of the bag, to sewing on the wefts, to bleaching the knots, to everything. Like, I did this entire wig on film. So you're welcome. So now I'm just going to spray my face just to let my powder seep in and my makeup can start to set. Going in with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Powder, I'm just going to spray my entire face. And I'm doing a generous amount because I just really like for my foundation or whatever I put on my face to really look, you know, like skin. So if I overly spray my face, it all just seeps in and looks super good. Going in with the same Sephora Collection palette, I'm just going to be taking the color Clay and then going underneath my eye and really lining this on my lash line. And then going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex, I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to be doing something different and going in with a liquid highlight. This is Cover FX Candle Glow, and I just put a little bit on the back of my hand and just taking my beauty blender, I'm just going to pat that where I would normally. Ooh. And then just taking a little bit of my Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow, I'm just going to be putting that on top of where I put the Cover FX. Now I'm just going to spray my face one more time with the coconut spray from Marc Jacobs. And this is my absolute secret to super dewy skin. Then I'm just going to take my beauty blender, well, my Real Techniques beauty blender, and pat that into my skin. This has been my ultimate secret for how I get my makeup to look super dewy and shiny and just yes lately. And then taking my lip lingerie in Honeymoon while my face sets and dries, I'm going to just put this on. And then going in with Club Hopper from NYX as well. Then I'm just going to take some clear gloss and just put that over top because I think I want a glossy lip today. I've been doing matte for so long that I just want something new. So I'm just taking this little sugar, what is this? The Sugar Lip Wand Perfecting Lip Wand that I usually use. I ran out, but I have 1,000,001 samples from Sephora. So I'm just going to use that and apply that on with my finger.